While anxiety is a common emotion, it can sometimes become so intense and overwhelming that it makes us lose our footing. Phobias, panic attacks, obsessive compulsive disorder, etc. Between 5 and 10% of the population suffers from anxiety disorders. The Geneva University Hospitals, HUG, offer a unique care program to help those who want to manage their anxieties and live better with them. I am the one you don't see. I am the one you don't hear. I am hidden on the verge of tears. I am the queen of dramas, are the words of the artist Palm to describe anxiety in her eponymous song. We all worry about a new situation. Fear is an instinctive reaction that protects us, allowing us to anticipate and face dangers. It takes on its full meaning in a context of occasional stress or a real threat, helping us to better confront them. But sometimes it has nothing to do with reality, becomes autonomous, and takes on disproportionate dimensions. Anxiety, this emotion so inherent to human beings, then becomes pathological. The red line is crossed when the threat seems everywhere, when anxious thoughts run rampant without reason being able to put them into perspective. A reprimand at work and we fear losing our job. A simple headache and we already imagine ourselves with a serious illness. For others, it's the idea of getting into an elevator or being in a crowd that triggers cold sweats. Pathological anxiety is based on catastrophic beliefs. It's a tendency to imagine the worst, to overestimate the danger and underestimate one's ability to cope.
Anxiety is an emotional and physiological reaction triggered by stress, danger, or uncertainty. It is characterized by a feeling of unease, accompanied by various physical symptoms. Unlike stress, which is a response to an immediate threat, anxiety can be more diffuse and manifest without apparent cause. When anxiety persists or becomes overwhelming, it can alter behavior, impact daily life, and change perceptions of the future. This is known as generalized anxiety disorder. Generalized anxiety disorder is characterized by excessive worry and constant apprehension, requiring medical attention. In the case of an acute episode of anxiety, it is called an anxiety attack or panic attack.
Difference between fear, stress, and anxiety. Fear is an immediate response to real danger. Fear alters our body by activating the autonomic nervous system, triggering a fight or flight response characterized by an increased heart rate, faster breathing, and the release of adrenaline. Stress, on the other hand, alters our physiological and psychological balance in response to external pressure. This reaction is often linked to a specific situation. When we think about it, we can define the source of this stress and identify a beginning and end to the stressful period. Anxiety, or anguish, is more diffuse and without a specific cause, manifesting as a feeling of worry. This can lead to a loss of control in the event of a panic attack.
A vicious cycle. On a psychological level, anxiety, especially when generalized, is a true intolerance of uncertainty, explains Professor Bondolfi. It manifests as constant hypervigilance and leads to safety and avoidance behaviors. For fear of not being up to the task or being overwhelmed by their fear, people suffering from anxiety resort to all sorts of strategies, delegating a public presentation, refusing to leave home unless accompanied, or developing rituals to reassure themselves, for example. Even if they are aware of it, it is difficult for them to break free from this pattern. They know they are exaggerating, but they can't help it. They then become prisoners of their anxiety. Those around them are often not spared either. When someone prevents their entire family from going on vacation for fear of flying, or involves their loved ones in systems of rituals and checks, they take others hostage and unwittingly become a tyrant, warns Professor Bondolfi.
But above all, adds Paulo Cordera, a psychologist with the HUG program, by avoiding situations we fear, we risk distancing ourselves from ourselves and what matters to us. For example, people suffering from social phobia avoid social contact, even though they actually value it highly.
How to calm your anxiety. Anxiety can be managed through cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, which helps modify negative thought patterns, as well as exposure therapy for specific phobias. These therapeutic approaches are often effective in reducing anxiety levels and improving mental health. Regular follow-up with a psychiatrist and/or psychologist can help adjust strategies as anxiety evolves. Natural and relaxation techniques. Methods such as heart coherence, meditation, and yoga can help reduce anxiety levels. These practices promote relaxation and help refocus the mind, thus diminishing the effects of stress and anxiety. Furthermore, integrating these techniques into daily routines can prevent the onset of new attacks. Lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle is crucial for managing anxiety. This includes a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and quality sleep. These elements help maintain mental and physical balance, thus reducing anxiety levels. Adopting these healthy habits can also strengthen resilience to stress.
Everyone experiences anxiety at some point, which is perfectly normal. It's a protective mechanism that can help us cope with a worrying or potentially dangerous situation. It's natural to feel anxious on certain occasions. For example, when you're going through a major life change. It's also normal to feel anxious the night before an exam, during a job interview, or before a sporting event, for instance. Anxiety is then linked to specific events and usually disappears as soon as life returns to normal. Advice is available on how to manage stress and anxiety.